What's up YouTube? We're back with a new video. If you haven't liked it already, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Today we're here at the shop with the Miata. We're gonna be doing some work to it today. Over the week I was waiting for this to come in, so it came in, the hub, adapter, whatever it's called, for my steering wheel. So we're gonna be putting on the steering wheel today. I wanna put the car back up in the air and stuff to make sure I got everything tightened down with the suspension, make sure all the bushings are tight and all that. So I'm gonna recheck everything, put on the steering wheel, and I will figure out what's next from there, because I don't really know right this second. But that's the main plan for today. I'm going to put the car back up in the air, put the steering wheel on. I want to do the motor mounts, but that might be next video. I'm doing that one because that's a little bit of work. So I don't know how much I want to do today, but I'm slowly running out of stuff to do because I'm doing it all right now. I did the spark plugs last video, got that all tightened down. Well, besides the one, so I'm gonna need Mitch to help me out with that one too. Try to get it because I'm scared to actually do that. I don't want to bang a new socket into the motor and then crack a spark plug, and then yeah, that's a whole mess. So I'm not dealing with that right now. And I also have a fuel leak somewhere that I have to get fixed because every time I start the car, it like doesn't want to start right away. It just hesitates to go. So I gotta mess with that and see if I could just get it started first crank, make sure everything's healthy and all that. I also want to drain all the fluids, which I should have brought my oil pan, my draining. Oh, he has one here. I might do that. I might just drain everything. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I want to get the fluids. I'll probably get fluids and do everything else next time. I gotta get the steering wheel in, and I guess why not just start? I'll show you it real quick here. It came with this little horn. I'm not gonna use that because I have the energy horn I'm gonna use. Okay, so I got this little adapter here. This goes into the hole. I could put this on, it should fit. I might have to pre-drill like 2 little holes in this because of the way it's shaped. Just so on the steering wheel, you can see here how there's 2 holes on the clock spring. They might not line up with the holes on here, so I might have to pre-drill 2 of them, but that's fine. So I'll be messing around with that. I'm gonna install my steering wheel right now, so let's just get started. So first off, before I even do anything, I want to see how this looks all together. I hope I didn't lose that. Oh, I don't know where I put that. Oh, I found it. And this piece here. Okay, that'll look good. I was just concerned on how far it's coming out. It is coming out far a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Alright, I guess I'll just start messing with this. I have to pre-drill probably the 2 holes here. Where's the top? It says the top is there. Yeah, there's no holes for it. Another problem. So on the clock spring, it has this for my horn and stuff. I'm gonna have to like cut the wire and reconnect it inside here so I can hook it up to my other ones on my actual steering wheel, so I have the horn. But we'll see how that works in a minute, because I don't know how to do it yet, but I guess we'll find out, you know. This drill isn't really made for doing this, but we're gonna do it anyway because Clicky's Customs on here. So I just gotta drill a hole next to this one and one right underneath it to fit. So I drilled these, and I'll just put this in the car now and see what happens. So what I gotta do first before I even put this in, like I said earlier, I gotta cut this, but I also gotta remember which thing goes to what here. So okay, this one is a horn, I know that, and the other one is for the airbag. We don't have airbags here. This is Clicky's Customs. So what I'm gonna do is cut this little rubber thing off. I'm cutting this off so I can see what wires go to what, and just splice in what I am gonna use, which is just a horn. Alright, we're back. What I had to do is drill a little bit, one bigger size on this, just so it would slide in a little better, and now I have the nut just threaded on it right now. So I'm gonna torque it down real quick, and hopefully it sinks in more, because it needs to be tight because, you know, it's my steering. But I'm gonna sink it in more and see what happens, and hopefully it works out. But I'll do it right now. Oh yeah, now that's sunken on. I was actually scared of that because it wasn't. So I called Mitch real quick because it wasn't sinking into the spines, whatever it's called, the splines. I don't know why I'm struggling with that, but it wasn't sinking in. I just had to like send it on, and now it is. So I'm gonna like torque this down to spec. Click. All right, we're good. I have no idea what the spec is, honestly. I'm probably gonna look that up real quick, and I'll get back to you once this is all tightened down. I think he has a torque wrench and everything over there, so that's right. I'm not tightening it anymore. I don't trust this torque wrench. We'll find out if the steering wheel just falls off when driving. It'd be fun. Right, is my wheel turned? I gotta do an alignment. It's fine. You know what? Ah! if I touch these two contacts together with something metal, the horn will go off. So that means I wired it correctly, which also means I can put this on now. I'm so excited, and I'm hungry, but I'm more excited. So I'm gonna try to get all these on real quick, and then we can put the rest of the steering wheel on. And my steering wheel is on. Uh-oh. That don't sound good. Yeah, I think I tightened it too hard. So that's probably what I'm gonna mess with now. I'm gonna fix this, hang on. All right, I was just messing with my steering wheel. Got it all, well, I didn't get it all set right now because it's still squeaking. I have no idea why it's making that noise. It's like it's too tight or something. I have no idea, but it's on. And also the power went out in the garage, so I have no idea if I blew a fuse or the power went out in the area. So I'm gonna go in and ask what's going on here, because I have no idea. So I just checked, everything's all good. Well, it's not. The whole power went out in the interior, like in the area over here. So I thought I blew a breaker or something because I had the TV running, the two lights, and I had that fridge on right now too. So I thought I blew something, but I didn't. So I just gotta wait a few minutes and the power should be back on. So I'll update you guys once it's back on. All right, what's up guys? It's been a few minutes. The power's back on, by the way, too. So I've been playing with the steering wheel again, and I'm having just a ton of issues right now. I don't know what happened, but everything's right. It's just that's not supposed to happen. It's so loud. I took it all apart again. I loosened it, and now it's only at 30 foot-pound, and it's still, I think it's worse now. I can't even turn the wheel, and I jacked up the front end as well, too, because I was just getting really annoyed, and I just wanted to get it figured out. But I put the whole front end up in the air, and this is now happening. So, yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Like, I don't know what to do. It's acting like it's over torqued. That is bad, and I don't know why it's doing that. I don't want my wheel to fall off because it's only 30 foot-pound. That's like nothing. I'll figure it out. Maybe I might just leave it for another day. No, this is annoying me too much. I'm definitely gonna fix it. Maybe I'm gonna take the nut off and try to see what I can do later. I'm so hungry right now. I need to eat something. I'm getting super annoyed, and I'm just gonna take a break from it and just relax for a minute because I'm getting annoyed. Like, it looks good though. Look at it. All right, I'm back. I kind of got it to work better now. I took it all apart again, and it doesn't squeak like crazy anymore. It does. It's kind of stiff still, and I really don't understand why. It's my clock spring in there, and it's like pinched. I don't know how I did that, but it's not even over tightened. I torqued it down to spec, just like the Cliss's Customs would. Yeah, I don't know what else to do now. I'm just gonna leave it like that because it's like not bad enough for me to really be mad about it, but it's still kind of annoying, but it looks really good. What I wanted to do today is actually take my suspension. I'm gonna put it back up in the air too, because I'm gonna have to adjust my suspension again. Eventually, I'm probably not gonna do it today, but I'm gonna put the car back up in the air. Probably take the wheels off too. So I'm gonna do that right now. So I got all the tires off and I got it all up in the air. What I'm gonna do right now is jack up this side right here, actually both the backs end. I'm gonna put some load on it so I can tighten up all the bushings and everything here, because I never did that last time I installed the coils here. So I'm gonna do that really quick, tighten up all this, and do it on the other side too. A little loose.
How's that going?
Okay, so I got everything all up in the air, all jacked up and tightened and all that fun stuff. So I got the wheel on today. That's pretty dope, kind of, because it's all squeaky still. I got everything tightened down. I didn't really do that much today, but I still got to clean up and everything. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to clean everything up, and I'm just going to end this video here. So if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.